Hey folks, this is Matt once again. I know this is sort of a weird type of lighting, but figure it's a Saturday, it's really hot out. I'm not going anywhere, I'm not turning the light on, have the AC on, full blast. Even the weather the other day said it was like a scorching heat wave across the entire country and to be careful. So if you're here, I'm laying down, just relaxing, and do this video because I've gotten quite a few questions about a new trailer. And I don't really do a lot of trailer reactions anymore, but I figured I'd do one, not really a trailer reaction, but just talk about the fact, okay, you have this guy named Adam Wingard. Now, if the name sounds familiar, he directed a film called You're Next, which I know my friend Mike OCP loved a lot. He also directed The Guest, which I thought had a good acting performance by the lead guy, but overall the film wasn't my cup of tea. But yeah, the lead guy was good. He was the best part of the movie. The Guest. He was directing this film called The Woods. And you're like, okay, it's another found footage movie in the woods. Well, just the other day, it was let out of the bag, and there's a new trailer. The Woods was a cover. It is actually called Blair Witch, and it is a sequel to the original Blair Witch Project. And the plot seems like the lead guy is the brother of, I guess, Heather Donahue? Because at the beginning of the trailer it says, I found some footage, someone sent me this footage that they found, and it looks like it's my sister. And they're going off into the woods, and you have Burkittsville, and you have the twigs that we've seen, the symbol of the Blair Witch. It's called Blair Witch. And this whole time, the woods has really been Blair Witch. I guess they're doing sort of the 10 Cloverfield Lane, where you have this project, and you're like, okay, John Goodman, and they're hiding somewhere, but it's a Cloverfield movie. And a lot of people have been asking me about it because they know I'm a huge fan of the original Blair Witch Project. I mean, I even did a review long ago with my Blair Witch t-shirt, and it's like over an hour long defending the film. If you've never seen it, I'm going to put the link to my review down below. It's like over an hour long. I'm a big fan of the original Blair Witch Project. I saw it on VHS tape back in 1999. I reintroduced it to my friend Effrey, who he really enjoys the film now. I love the Blair Witch Project. When I first saw it back in 1999, it was fresh and original. I mean, once in a while you had films like 84 Charlie Mopic or A Bits and Cannibal Holocaust, but I had not seen those films. I don't like Cannibal Holocaust. I liked 84 Charlie Mopic. I think there was one called Man Bites Dog, which I still haven't seen. But I had not known any of those. I just, well, Blair Witch Project. It's simple, but yet I thought the acting was fine. It was guerrilla filmmaking, just simple, but yet effective. And I don't know in a review for it. I already did for an hour years ago. Again, I'll put the link down below to that review. I'm a huge fan. Blair Witch 2 fucking sucks. Book of Shadows should be fucking burned. But this, I've had a couple of people ask me, and pretty much what I just write back pointless. And let me further explain that. It is pointless in this day and age to do a sequel to the Blair Witch Project. First off, it's a film that not many people like. If you wonder what that was, I was just deleting some stuff on my computer. But it's a film not many people like. A lot of people hate that film nowadays. A lot of people say it's a shitty film, it's an overrated film, oh, anyone could have done that. It doesn't have a popular opinion. So you have a film that, as years have come and gone, more and more people hate it and feel it's shitty. But you're doing a sequel to it? You're doing a sequel to a film that a lot of people don't like nowadays. What sense does that make? We don't even have a new special edition of the film. I know there was a film when I first heard about it, I'm like, oh, it's the documentary called The Woods, where they interview like the directors. But even then, that sounds like a documentary that doesn't see much because they don't interview the cast and they don't really go as in depth as I would like it to be. But hell, I would rather see a big in depth documentary, not that one that they have floating around. I don't know if it's called The Woods or Into the Woods or whatever the hell. I mean, I could find the trailer so I know about it, but I would like an actual in depth documentary about the impact and the influence it's had on a lot of other films, the found footage genre, the actors, the good and the extreme bad that happened with them personally, being threatened, their careers. But that to me is more interesting than a new film. Because I looked at the trailer and I go, this is a fucking remake. It's a sequel because, oh, it's my sister's footage. I better go find her. But it's a remake. This reminds me of the Thing prequel, where it's something that wasn't needed, not wanted, and it's pointless. And it plays off with the same fucking beats. I could tell from the trailer. It's doing the same beats. They go into the woods. They get lost. Even the trailer mentioned, we've been walking and we went in a circle for the whole day. Just like the original. They look up and they see those twigs hanging from the trees. Just like the original. They So okay, they go in the woods, they get lost, they've been walking in a circle for the entire day, they see those twigs hanging from the trees, and the third act is they find a house and they go in and you have someone standing in the fucking corner because of the Rustin Parr thing. And I'm sure it'd be like some, I don't know if it'll either be some twist or everyone's going to die at the end and it's going to be everyone's dead and the fucking cameras probably don't fall to the ground. I won't be surprised this time you will see the witch this time, or you'll see a shadow, or you'll see a fucking, the camera will somehow just fall to the ground. It's going to be the same fucking movie, only it looks like people were bored in the original because nothing happened. God forbid we had to use our imagination. So we gotta pump this up. We gotta really pump this up so they don't do some over the top pump up shit. It's the original Blair Witch, but on adrenaline. And I'm like, that kind of defeats the purpose of what the original film was, and especially when you're just going to do the same fucking thing. You're in the woods, you don't hear noises, you don't hear shit. Again, they get lost, they walk around the day, they're going to fight with each other, and in the third act, they find a house and they find the twigs in the trees just like in the original. What's the fucking point other than money? What's the point? They bring back this shit and it sucks, folks. How many times do you have to fucking see it to figure it out? They brought back Ninja Turtles and they made a shitty movie. And the sequel, fuck that, I'm not seeing it. They made a fucking dick and fart joke Ghostbusters movie with queefs, as in pussy farts, EVP farts, and shooting a ghost logo in the dick. They bring back the X-Files and they retcon most of the fucking story and fuck that up. They bring back Independence Day Resurgence. Oh, so we could kill off Will Smith and some other characters. And a lot of people said that movie sucked. And a lot of people said fucking, how many times do we have to do it? And now this get reviews that it's amazing. It's a game changer. Anytime you hear reviews that a new horror film is amazing and a game changer, you pretty much know the movie's going to fucking suck. 99% of the time, I would say. Because it's going to be bullshit. Granted, I mean, ironically, you could say the same thing for back in 1999. But hey, I didn't hear all that shit. I just found it on VHS and went, oh, let me see it. I saw a trailer, cool. And I love the film, the original Blair Witch Project. But nowadays, they do it for, like, The Witch. What was that movie, The Witch? It's amazing. It's fantastic. No, it's a boring bitch. That's what The Witch is. It's a boring bitch. What's The Witch? It's amazing. It's fantastic. The Witch. No, it's a boring bitch. What was the last time I heard that? Cabin in the Woods? I'd rather take a shit in the woods. Or I'll just go watch Wadsworth. I'll watch Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. Actual fucking game changers, not a cabin in the woods. It was a good idea, and they fucked it up. Because the first half is just a bunch of shitty redneck zombies. And a shitty CGI. And a fucking hand coming out at the end that looks like it belongs to God in Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. It's like you saw his head in Star Trek V, here's the rest of his body. I was ready for Kirk to pop up and go, why does God need a starship? So whenever you hear that something's amazing, a game changer, I'm like, what the fuck are these people smoking? Are these people smoking dope? How the fuck is this going to be a game changer? You have to see it. No, I can fucking guess some things. Maybe it surprised me and be wrong, but I can guess some things. Elm Street Remake, I bet this is going to suck. Wow, I was right. Hey, that Super Chuds movie, that New Chuds is going to be a piece of shit. Wow, I was right. Wow, I must be psychic. I made a good guess. The Hitcher remake's going to suck ass. The Fog remake's going... The Total Recall remake. The Red Dawn remake. The Poltergeist remake. I bet they're going to suck. Wow, I was right. Whoa, shit. Give me a lottery ticket now. I wish I was right on the lottery tickets. You're bringing back shit for nostalgia reasons, which again doesn't make sense because most people hate the Blair Witch Project nowadays. I don't. But even I'm like, why do I want to see a fucking remake? That's all they're doing. And how is it going to be a game changer and amazing? It's a found footage movie in the fucking woods where a bunch of people are going to fucking yell and get pissed off and get lost and walk in a circle and see twigs in the sky. And they don't hear noises. And that's a game changer? I'm like, it's just the first fucking movie again. Only in HD. Wow, big fucking change and whoop. And it's directed by Adam Wingard, who I think is an overrated director. Your Next doesn't look like shit. Didn't sound like shit when I saw it. I mean, I didn't see it, but when I heard about it, and I've seen clips of it, I've seen enough of it, I know the ending of it. The Guest, I like the actor, the lead performance, but I wasn't the biggest fan of the movie. And I'm like, okay, if you want to do a sequel to Blair Witch Project, what I would prefer is it's almost 20 years later. I mean, it's 2016, so 3 years more would be 20 years later. 99 to 2019. Have it be where Josh, Heather, and Mike pop up. They just pop up. They pop up and they're distraught, and then they realize that they've been lost and they've been gone for 20 years. And then people are like, what happened? Some people go, oh, it was a hoax, or have you been doing a hoax for 20 years? Other people are like, well, wait a minute, where have you been? And where have you been hiding? And how come you've been gone for 20 years? And then you have the three characters have to deal with the fact that they've been gone for 20 years and they don't know what happened. And either they gotta go back in the woods to confront their demons and move on, kind of like Ripley and Aliens. See, that'd be different. That'd be in tone, not in tone, but it'd be like from Alien to Aliens. I'm not saying they don't go out there with machine guns and shit, but I'm just saying, they're trying to get back with their life. People don't believe them, think they're full of shit. They don't know what to do. You can make it as a film. If you want to do a documentary, maybe someone's doing a documentary on them. And what happened? Was this a whole fact or fiction, unsolved mysteries type in today's age? What happened? You can even have some conspiracy not going, were you abducted from UFOs? But then they have to, for some reason, maybe they have to go back into the woods and confront this witch and stop her or defeat her or destroy her, or maybe some new kids are going to the woods and somehow those three band together and some of them don't want to do it, but ultimately they go in there to try to rescue those kids. To do something right for a change or do something right or, get over their personal demons and be able to live their life after they confront this nightmare head on. And you don't see the witch, but you get more of shadows, you get more of whatever. I don't know the exact details. I'm just making this up. I mean, I've only, 1 minute, 2 minutes. If you give me a few weeks, I come up with more shit that makes more sense for a plot. But, like, if that would be more interesting to me, because I'm like, okay, that's different, and that's, where is this gonna go? This, I know where it's gonna go. They're all gonna die. Cam's gonna fall to the fucking ground, and they're gonna do the same fucking thing. It's gonna be a backdoor reboot, a backdoor remake. It's like Jurassic World. It's a sequel, or the thing from 2011. It's a prequel, but it's pretty much a remake. Jurassic World, it's a sequel, but we don't have the T-Rex kind of thing, but it's not the T-Rex. Go against the two kids in a vehicle and smash from above, and they're doing this just like the original film, but it's a sequel. It's going to be the same shit. And if you're wondering, this comes out in September, so 2 months from now. I don't understand the point of this. I don't understand they're doing a sequel to a film that a lot of people hate nowadays. So I don't see how this is. Well, it's probably made for peanuts. So yep, some people talking about it online. So I guess they don't see it for curiosity's sake. If I saw it, I would see it online for free. Like some films, I don't even want to see online for free. Like Ghostbusters, the new Ninja Turtles, Independence Day 2. I don't even want to waste my time even for seeing it for free. I mean, that one I would only see online for free. Because, yes, I am a huge fan of the original Blair Witch Project. But it kills me that I would not be surprised. Watch. That film is going to continue to get shit on. The original Blair Witch Project. And then this new one. It's fucking so much better than the original. And I'm like, but it's the same fucking thing. It doesn't matter. It's still better than the original. Because they do that a lot. Ghostbusters, this new one. Oh, come on. It's better than Ghostbusters 2. I'm like, I don't need to see the new Ghostbusters to know that a film with pussy farts, queefs, EVP farts, and shooting the ghost loader in the dick, aka turning the Ghostbusters to a dick and fart joke movies that might as well start Adam fucking Sandler, because it'd be the same fucking film, like Pixels. I can already know that's not gonna be better than fucking Ghostbusters 2, which has cool ass shit like them controlling the Statue of fucking Liberty, kicking ass. Higher and higher. It's like when Predators came out. Predator 2 sucked. Predator 2 kissed the shit out of any movie that comes out today. You pick any movie this year, I'm gonna go, no, Predator 2 is better. I like Captain America Civil War and Hardcore Henry, but I'm sorry, no, Predator 2 is still better. But Predator 2 sucks. Yeah, Predators. Which again, that was another movie that was pretty much a fucking remake. A bunch of commando type guys with guns in a jungle type setting where they fall down a fucking waterfall and the lead guy puts some mud on him. Come on, do it now. To go a hand to hand combat with the Predator. And the two who survive is the guy and the girl. And you have a guy looking to the trees as if he's fucking Sonny Landham. Ready to hear the line, "What got Billy so spooked?" You say so, there's some similarities between Predator 1 and 2, but just the fact it's in the fucking city, it's a huge difference all of in itself. And you have a lead like Danny Glover, huge difference into itself, let alone it's a black guy. Among many, many other things. But anyway, Blair Witch 3, Blair Witch as it's called. It's pointless. All they're doing is the same fucking thing. You watch the trailer. They go in the woods. They're going to get lost. They're going to fight with each other. They're all going to die. There's going to be a downbeat, depressing ending like every other fucking found footage film. They find the twigs in the trees just like the original. They've been walking in a circle the whole day. Just like in the original. It's going to be the same fucking movie. Only in HD. It's gonna be the same fucking film, but yet you have these websites. It's amazing. It's a game changer. Yeah, it's just like Cabin in the Woods, taking a shit in the woods, like that movie. A bunch of CGI creatures, like a CGI giant bat from Sci-Fi Channel, is a fucking game changer. God's hand from the God in Star Trek 5 coming out at the end. That's a fucking game changer. Bullshit. My dick. Fuck this new Blair Witch movie. No, I'm not excited about it. I'm like, when it was titled The Woods, I thought it looked like a generic as fuck movie. The fact it's called Blair Witch is more insulting to me. I'm like, leave it the fuck alone. Either you do a sequel where somehow you get the three original actors to come back and a new, interesting story almost 20 years later, that you get some drama and some building of characters as well as horror aspects. Or fuck it. I don't need to see a remake of it. That's what it is. It's a fucking remake disguised as a sequel that they like to do nowadays. Predators, Jurassic World, same shit, different fucking day. It's gonna be the same fucking film. In the third act, they're gonna find this building, they're gonna go in, whether it's the same building or a different building. Only I would not be surprised if this time you saw the witch. Oh, maybe it's that Bigfoot from that movie, Bigfoot the Lost Coast tapes I saw. Maybe it'll be a UFO that shows up at the end. It'll be a twist. There's a lot of times in movies you gotta have a twist. But, fuck this shit. I'll just stay home and watch the original film. Because it'll be the same fucking thing. Later.